What's Nation Pizzer, and this is my 2015 Game of the Year. What I'm pretty much going to base these games on is not how good they are. It's pretty much how much time I put into the game and what I got out of it and what I thought was my Game of the Year. So let's go ahead and start with number 5. Number 5 will probably have to be Star Wars Battlefront. I really did like this game. Like I said, my impressions, I don't think I actually made a review of this, but it's actually a casual game. Anyone can just jump in this game, have fun. We didn't really have a Star Wars game for a while, so that's kind of why I kind of enjoyed it. Usually when I jump on, I'll probably play Villain versus Heroes, but other than that, I try to stay off that game just because there's so many other first-person shooter games that's a lot better, and you can actually sink a lot of time in and actually get more out of it. But yeah, Star Wars Battlefront, like I said, this is my number 5. This is number 5 of my Game of the Year, just because it's different. It's Star Wars, and you really can't go wrong playing it. Number 4 on my list has to be The Witcher 3. Now, I do know this won Game of the Year, and I actually do like this game, but I didn't put a lot of time in it because a lot of different games came out right after it, so I didn't really have a lot of time to play. The time that I did play, I like the fact that you ride a horse. I like the fact that they actually gave us free DLC. Like, yes, they had a season pass and everything, but I feel like they gave us a lot more than other developers usually give us, without us just pulling out money out of our pocket every 5 seconds. So I'm surprised I put this at number 4, but the list that I have here, I had to put it somewhere on this list because I did have fun with it. I just haven't had time to beat it. I was playing on a harder difficulty, so that might have been a big problem with it. But like I said, a lot of other games came out, but The Witcher 3 is probably should be my Game of the Year if I did actually put the time into it. But like I said, with the list I have here and the amount of time that I put in this game just because other stuff came out, I have to put this at number 4. Number 3 has to be Metal Gear Solid 5. Now, I did like the single player game. I'm almost finished with it. Just same thing with The Witcher 3. Other stuff came out right after the Metal Gear Solid, so I didn't have a lot of time to play it, but I did sink a lot of time into the multiplayer. The multiplayer is probably my favorite thing of this game. I like the fact that you can just go in the world with different people. It's still third person. You just kind of gotta outsmart everyone. They got like vehicles, you can shoot people and stuff. I feel like the multiplayer in this is probably the best thing about this game. I know a lot of people don't like it because you can do cloaking and everything like that in the game, but this game is so much fun, and you have a chance to get Metal Gear Solid. And even though I know, like I said, this is not number 1 like The Witcher, like Metal Gear Solid, The Witcher will probably be top 3 if you really think about it, like everybody else's choices. But if you can only pick one game up and you love single player, get Metal Gear Solid. It's a really good game. You really like it. This was my first Metal Gear Solid game, and I kind of want to go back and play the rest. And hopefully they make more Metal Gear Solid games because this game was just great. Number 2 has to go to Bloodborne. Yes, it's a PlayStation exclusive. Yes, you guys know I love PlayStation, but Bloodborne, to me, overall and content-wise, this game was probably the best because it was so fucking hard, but you didn't want to give up. I'm probably gonna get the DLC today. I released a couple weeks ago, but if you own PlayStation, pick this game up. If you love like how old games was, where if you die, you really, really lost every damn thing. This game brings back memories like that. Like a game where, before, we used to having different lives and stuff like that. Yes, you do respawn in this game, but let's say you got all your blood echoes. If you die, you lose everything. Unless you find the guy who actually killed you in the game. So I like the fact that they did that. The bosses was real, the bosses was cool, and it didn't hold your hand. It didn't have a difficult setting. It didn't have a normal, hard, easy mode. It threw you in the game, it kicked your ass, and you had to suck it up or just turn the game off. So that's why Bloodborne is number 2 on my list, because if it did not hold your hand, it actually gave you a good experience. And hopefully, I hate to say this, I hope it goes to Xbox, because Xbox gamers really need to experience Bloodborne for what it is. Now, number 1 on my list is Fallout 4. And the reason why I chose Fallout was because I have never played a Fallout game. The moment I put this game in, I did not get off of it for a whole entire 2 weeks. This game was so fucking awesome. Now, we did have some glitches and stuff, and it was, I wouldn't say it's the best game graphics wise, even though it does look great. I don't know what a lot of other people are saying about this game, but it does look great for what it is. You can play this game in third person, first person. You can customize your person, you can customize your character. You can make a man or a woman. Me personally, I made a woman, and I actually like the fact that I made a woman in this game. But yeah, this game has so much content. You can craft. It's like they actually took, like, I hate crafting in Minecraft, but I love crafting in Fallout 4. So I feel like hopefully the next Fallout game is great like this. I'm definitely gonna pick it up. Now I am a Fallout fan, but Me personally, I feel like this game should be game of the year. No matter how many glitches that it had, this game is game of the year, regardless of what you know. I know a lot of people gonna say, The Witcher 3 is clearly the winner, but I'm saying like compared to the amount of fun that I had in each game, I would say Fallout 4. I had more fun in Fallout 4 than I did in The Witcher 3. And I want to add this on the list now. I was gonna make this my number one game, but the reason why I did not choose this game is because it's expansion pack, and that is Destiny: The Taken King. Regardless what you say about Destiny, regardless if you say it's boring, regardless if you say it's repetitive, Destiny has came a long way from where it launched. With this 2.0 patch or year 2 patch, whatever you want to call it, Bungie changed a lot of shit in this game and it made it for the better. I honestly can say I spent more time in Destiny this year than any game I have ever played from the time the PS4 released. Destiny has so much shit in there. I go get shaders. I bought the game again on Xbox. I'm not gonna buy a game twice unless I really know that this game is amazing. Um, Destiny is not for everyone, but Destiny is for me. I like the fact that you can customize your character, get guns and everything like that. And hopefully year 3 it's already year 2, but hopefully year 2 has more stuff in store for us. But if Destiny was not expansion pack and it just came out with all the content that they have, like the Sparrow Racing, the raids, and all the DLC, like the Taken King story and everything like that, Destiny would have been my game of the year, hands down. I do have some honorable mentions, which I want to talk about. Number one is Tomb Raider. If I had to pick one game, and I didn't pick Tomb Raider to be my game of the year, and it was on this list because I haven't had time to play it, and I finally played a little bit of it. I love Tomb Raider, and I think it probably would have been my game of the year, or at least below Fallout, just because it's so much fun. The graphics is great. It actually looks great on the Xbox One. It actually runs great on Xbox One. I did have one little glitch where her hands was always on fire, but the game froze. Turned my Xbox on, turned it back on all by itself, and everything was good to go. But Tomb Raider is not a game you guys should sleep on. Now, it will be better on the PS4, and I feel like the DLC will have all the content that you need in the game. But if you have an Xbox One, pick up Tomb Raider. You won't be disappointed. And this probably will be your favorite Xbox One game of the year. Just because I'm not going to spoil anything, but I'll put it this way. The graphics, the way gameplay is, and the way all the content is in Tomb Raider is totally worth the $60 or whatever money you pay for it. Number two is Just Cause. It's same thing in the boat with Tomb Raider. It came out at the wrong time. It didn't come out at the wrong time, but it came out at a time where I have other games I want to play. I've been playing Destiny, I've been playing Fallout, so Just Cause is just there to be there. I did get the collector's edition because I wanted the grappling hook, but I feel like Just Cause is not a bad game. It's a good game. I just need more time to play it. Number three is GTA 5 PC. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I bought this game twice, and it was totally worth it. They had the Rockstar editor, which is in the PS4, the Xbox One, and the PC version now. But I feel like that was a lot. It justified me. I mean, it makes sense for me to buy GTA 5 just for that feature to get it early. I love making movies in there. I made a movie in there. Now, the only reason why you guys don't see me upload as much as I did in the beginning was because I actually used a chaos mode. What was a mod? A chaos mod, and then actually recorded it. And the video was actually pretty cool. But the thing is, it was so much, cussing and stuff that I guess Rockstar banned or whatever they did, so you can't render it out. But hopefully they get that fixed so I can upload that for you guys. But GTA 5, it was definitely one of the great games to play again on the PC because it just ran so much better. The graphics was so much better. And I just felt like it was an overall better experience than it was on the PS4. Number four is Sword Art Online. Now, Sword Art Online Lost Song is a great game. It's not for everyone. If you love the anime, you're going to love the game. I played it. It's different than Hollow Fragments. Hollow Fragments, you're not even in the air not once. But I will say that Hollow Fragments is a little better than Lost Song, but Lost Song is still great in its own way. So I just want to add it on the list. It's not that much I could talk about it without spoiling the story. But if you do have a Vita, you do have a PS4, you love Sword Art, go ahead and pick this up. And the last one on my list that I feel like I should have been one of the top 5, really couldn't add it in there because I feel like they need to add a little bit more in the game for me to say it's perfect all over again. But that's WWE 2K16. WWE 2K16 is good. Now, I'm not going to say it's the best wrestling game. I think 2014 on PS3 is the best wrestling game that 2K have ever made. But they added some stuff that was in 2K14. They just brought stuff back. 2015 was ass. They kind of just made a base of the game. And in 2016, I feel like that was their true wrestling game that they really wanted to create. The submissions in this game sucks. I feel like they should bring back the old one just because it was easier to make someone tap out. You know, I feel like they want to probably make it harder so everyone just don't, button smash and win the match. But yeah, there's a lot of improvements in the game. The graphics, in my opinion, got a lot better. The 2K mode, I wish there was more. I'm not really a fan of Stone Cold like that. But creating your character, that's kind of good. I wish they had more hair. But overall, I feel like wrestling is going to make it back to where it was. I feel like 2K, just give it a year or another year, and 2K will bring wrestling back to the best that it was. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, Fallout 4 is my game of the year, and let me know comment below what's your game of the year. Like I said, I know y'all probably were thinking no, The Witcher 3 should have won or Bloodborne should have won, but like I said, I really enjoyed Fallout 4, and hopefully make another Fallout game so I can experience it all over again. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure if you're new. Let me know, like I said, let me know your game of the year. Let me know your favorite PC game of the year. Let me know your Xbox game of the year and PS4 if you guys have any, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.